Imagine tools that not only recognize your voice or suggest a movie, but also compose a symphony, diagnose an illness, and debate philosophy with the same ease. Today we're exploring why the leap from specialized artificial intelligence to broad thinking artificial general intelligence could change everything about how humans and technology collaborate. I'm Raid with Jotform, and in this video we'll break down what everyday AI can and can't do, what AGI hopes to achieve, and why the gap between them matters for business and society. Let's jump right in. Artificial intelligence is woven into daily life, quietly steering voice assistants, spam filters, shopping suggestions, and even traffic apps that shave minutes off your commute. These systems are spectacular at one thing each, yet they stop there. Artificial general intelligence, often called strong AI, aims to think, learn, and adapt like a human across any task you can name. That contrast is more than a tech buzzword. It shapes the future of work, creativity, and even policy. So why is this difference worth our attention? While AI already saves companies time and money, AGI could redefine how we partner with machines, potentially sharing every cognitive chore now handled by people. Let's start with a clear definition of regular AI. In essence, AI mimics human decision-making to tackle recognizably narrow jobs, identifying faces in photos, interpreting speech, flagging fraudulent transactions. Most applications you meet today rely on machine learning or its deeper cousin, deep learning. Both digest vast data sets to improve predictions. Deep learning uses artificial neural networks to spot layers of complex patterns without hand-coded rules. Now, what exactly is artificial general intelligence? Picture a platform that writes a best-selling novel in the morning, deciphers a genetic puzzle at lunch, and learns a new language by dinner without any retraining required. That's the promise of AGI. One system that adapts, transfers knowledge, and reasons across disciplines, just as flexibly as we do. The concept has dazzled researchers and sci-fi writers for decades, yet it remains theoretical. To build it, we'll need breakthroughs in algorithms, processing power, and our own grasp of how human cognition really works. Let's compare AI and AGI point by point. Starting with scope and specialization. A traditional AI model excels at a single, predefined mission. It might spot fraud in credit card data or recommend a playlist, but it won't suddenly help you bake sourdough. AGI, by contrast, would thrive across domains, applying one experience to a brand new challenge without fresh coding. Next comes adaptability and learning ability. Current AI leans on mountains of labeled examples. Train it to translate between languages, and it remains clueless about medical diagnoses. An AGI would generalize, quickly connecting lessons from physics to a new problem in music composition, using minimal human input to guide its learning. Then there's problem-solving flexibility. Classic AI follows structured rules and falters when the scenario drifts outside the familiar patterns. AGI would reason through unseen dilemmas, form hypotheses, test solutions, and refine its own strategy, mirroring human critical thinking. Finally, consider cognition and consciousness. Today's AI has no self-awareness. It predicts outputs from data, but lacks genuine understanding. AGI strives for human-level comprehension, capable of interpreting abstract ideas, weighing context, and even making subjective judgments. Where an ordinary chatbot imitates conversation, a true AGI would genuinely grasp nuances, switching topics with authentic insight. A quick example highlights the gap. Picture a customer service chatbot trained on product FAQs. It can confidently field all kinds of merchandise questions, yet it can't suddenly shift gears to explain quantum physics or offer legal guidance. A mature AGI chatbot, in contrast, would go from solving customer problems to debating philosophy, tutoring calculus students, or crafting an original story, doing it all without needing separate training for each task. With that groundwork, where do we stand now? Modern AI dazzles, yet it's still specialized. Large language models generate fluent text and translate on the fly. Vision systems spot cancer in scans, and predictive analytics forecast supply chain hiccups. The research is skyrocketing. Even so, each model is fragile. A diagnostic network for skin cancer stumbles if asked about heart disease. Experts agree we're nowhere near a machine that rivals the full sweep of human intellect. Reaching AGI faces towering technical challenges. One is generalization, teaching an algorithm to apply lessons from one field to another without exhaustive retraining. Another challenge is common sense reasoning. Humans understand basic physics, such as knowing a dropped mug will fall, while AI may draw bizarre conclusions. Building systems that learn in real time beyond their original data also demands immense computing horsepower and novel architectures. Societal effects matter too. Widespread AGI could displace jobs that once required deep expertise, concentrating power among organizations with the resources to deploy it. Bias in underlying data could scale into systemic unfairness. Guardrails must therefore address accountability, fairness, and equitable access alongside innovation. Now, let's look at potential benefits. AGI might unlock radical advances in genetics, climate modeling, and astrophysics by churning through data at scales no human team could match. Healthcare could see hyper-personalized treatments and accelerated drug discovery. Education could transform through adaptive tutors finely tuned to every learner's style, opening quality instruction to remote communities worldwide. Beyond that, AGI could coordinate global resources, tackle environmental crises, and streamline humanitarian aid. But we cannot ignore the risks. Fully autonomous systems threaten to replace skilled jobs across manufacturing, finance, even creative fields. In the wrong hands, AGI could be weaponized or used for intrusive surveillance. Robust governance regulations will be required to steer development responsibly and avoid undue concentration of influence. So, what does this all mean for us right now? AI and AGI differ fundamentally in scope and adaptability. Your phone's voice assistant and your streaming algorithm are brilliant specialists, while AGI seeks to mirror the full versatility of human thought. Though machine learning and deep learning continue to evolve rapidly, true general intelligence remains a distant horizon. Technical breakthroughs, computing muscle, and new insights into cognition will all play a role, and they must be matched by thoughtful policies and inclusive dialogue. Whenever AGI arrives, whether it is decades away or sooner, its impact will be profound. Staying informed, questioning assumptions, and participating in the conversation will help ensure this technology serves the many, not just the few. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm Raid with JotForm. Be sure to hit subscribe so you can catch our next deep dive into tech and productivity. Until then, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.